Hello my friend, today you will learn what is view in Laravel. Well, what do you see now? Isn't it a view of some kind of boxes that sends you somewhere, like for example to the documentation? Yes. So the view is the thing that the user can see on your site. And we need to learn how to update it in order to write, for example, a to-do application. So we need to find it inside the structure of our Laravel project. And it is found under the resources folder. Then you need to go to the views. That's why it's called view. And then everything that is visible, everything that the user can see is right now in this single view. And as you can see, now there is nothing because I removed everything. Let's say that we want some kind of custom message, then we need to just type it here. And as you can see, this is here. When I open the source code, it's also in the source code. So this is just an HTML page here, but it's put into something what is called .blade.php. What is that? This thing is simply saying like an HTML, but with many more features, okay? What kind of features? Well, let's go into the documentation and let's type here Blade. As you can see, we have got something what is called Blade templates. And when we go into Blade directives, as you can see, this HTML is really powerful because you can make conditions here, right? You can make here some kind of authentication. You can also make sections, you can make layouts, you can make even loops. So this is powerful engine, template engine. It's called template engine because you can create here a template for your entire site, okay? So whatever is put here is gonna be visible. We can remove everything, we doesn't need it right now. But how does it happen that this specific site is shown, right? Why it's not index.php, right? It's welcome.blade.php. Why is that so? We have got something what is called routes, as you can see here. And routes means path, right? And the one that we're gonna focus in this course is web.php. And here, as you can see, we have got something what is called route that is gonna wait for the GET request on your HTTP request. And if somebody is gonna visit the root of your website, so somebody types something like this, right? Then this function is gonna be invoked. And inside this function, we return the view that is called welcome. And as you can see, we have got here welcome. If we change this to, for example, welcome to, we need to change also here the view to welcome to make it visible. Otherwise, it will not be shown, right? So this is connected to this. And if we change, for example, the route, that's why it's called route, because we define the path to every view here. We change it, for example, to do. You will notice what? That the web page was not found because we tried to open it using the root path, right? In order to open it right now, we need to type to do. As you can see, now it works fine. So here we are specifying the route to views, right? We could, of course, here do whatever we want. We don't need to return the view. We can return the simple text like this. Okay, maybe let's do something different. Hello Laravel, something like this. As you can see, it's gonna be returned. However, routes are mainly connected to views. If you want to have another view, you're just gonna go into the view folder and create a new file. And here we're gonna create a second view, blade.php. So we can call it whatever we want. I am in second view. And now if we want to access this, we need to go into web.php and do what? Let's copy this. Let's say that I want to access it from the second place. And I want to access the view that is called second view, right? This. So now when somebody type here second view, second, okay, because I called it second. As you can see, we have got I am in second view. So you are creating in this particular file always the paths to your views, okay? In view, you place what should be viewed by the users. Here you place the pathing, so the routing to all places in your application. There is also something what is called controller, so something that is gonna control it, so something that is gonna execute something. But we're gonna talk about it in future. Let's practice a bit, and you should do it also on your own. Let's create another view and let's point to it. So if you want to create a view, we can of course do it manually, but we can also use the extension that is in Laravel that is just a create view. As you can see, it's not from Artisan, it's just the extension Laravel. And as you can see now, we can name our view that we can call, for example, the blog. And as you can see, we have got here blog. So this is my first post in Laravel, right? And if you want to access it, we need to what? Go into the web.php, and here what? We can just copy it. And let's say that if somebody accesses the blog, right? I want to show the blog view. And now when I go here, as you can see, I can type the blog and I will see a blog. So anything that you type here is like, you know, trying to be found in this web.php routing file. If it's found, it's gonna return the thing that is here. Otherwise, you're gonna get the error, which means that the site was not found. This is pretty simple, right? And play with it. Create a few ones because you need to get used to doing it, okay? Have fun.